All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. Once again, my name is Kipp, and I'm really happy to be doing some Super Metroid for you real quick. Let me go ahead and get this started. This is an extension board category, and most of the extension board categories, not all, but most, actually start on the surface of Zebes as opposed to in Ceres Station. So timing will actually begin, instead of on the start game here, it'll actually begin when you press start on this map screen. So this is a category called Ammunition RTA. In particular, this one is 50 Power Bombs RTA. So the only thing that I have to do to complete this run is collect all 50 of the Power Bombs in the game. So that's 10 different Power Bombs that I have to collect. And part of the reason I wanted to showcase this particular category is because this is a category that has not been run by very many people. I have the world record in it. But, you know, I kind of want to be clear. Sometimes when people talk about world records, you know, some world records are very competitive, some are not. This is not a very competitive one, but I think it would be cool if more people, you know, checked out this category. So the basic premise of what I'm going to do is you can do a few different options for routing and item pickup, but my favorite category in Super Metroid, and probably the category that I'm the best at personally, is low percent ice. And so I take a low percent sort of approach to this because I just think it's fun. And so I'm actually going to complete this entire run, including going to Meridia and Lower Norfair to collect all the power bombs, without picking up the high jump boots and without picking up the speed booster. And the only two beams I'm going to pick up are the charge beam and the ice beam. And the only reason I'm picking up the ice beam is for a really killer strat that you guys will see when I get to Lower Norfair and get to the worst room in the game. In fact, I'm pretty confident that picking up the high jump boots and doing some different strats might be slightly faster in theory, but they're not nearly as swag. So I'm hoping to show off what I believe is the most swag strat in Super Metroid when I get to Lower Norfair and do it in low percent fashion. So, the beginning of the game is actually pretty normal. We're going to do what I refer to as a pretty new routes centered approach. And we're basically going to play as if we're going to fight Phantoon first, because we got to go collect the gravity suit. So Phantoon will be the only major boss that I fight, and I will collect the gravity suit so I can, you know, go into Meridian and get that power bomb there. And so we'll keep a track of you know, all 10 of the power bomb packs that I have to pick up to get to 50 as we go. I will again say that I apologize in advance. My movement is not going to be quite as crisp. I'm on Thanksgiving break today. Actually, I'm an educator, so I work in public schools, and so pretty busy. But we're now, as of yesterday afternoon, we're on Thanksgiving break. I plan to sit down over the break and de-rust some % and hopefully pursue a PB over the next month or so. But I haven't been able to play much lately, not only due to work, but because of a project I've been working on, which I'm really happy to share with you guys. Let me fight BT here. One of the things I've been working on lately with some friends is we have created a new randomizer for the Super Metroid community. And it's called the Dash Randomizer. I think I have some friends in the chat that might be willing to drop the link. But basically, I've been working with Feasel and the people at SpeedGaming. We're going to actually have a Dash Randomizer tournament for cash prizes that I provide. And the qualifiers are going to be in December, and the tournament's going to be in January. And I'm about to, probably today, release the information on how that will work on our site. But the new Dash Randomizer does a couple things. We wanted to allow people the opportunity to finish seeds faster and use more speed tech and open the game up even more. So one thing we did is we coded in a starter charge beam that does 30% damage. So you will start the game with a charge beam that only does 30% damage. So that way you can actually fight bosses right away, but you'd have to do them in low percent fashion if you don't find the regular charge beam. We also made it to where the gravity suit provides 50% heat reduction to damage, or heat damage reduction. That way you can do Lower Norfair hell runs if it happens to come up. And we added a new functionality to Spazer that lets it break blocks to get to the waterway location as well as through Botwoon. So anyway, you know, if anybody's interested in checking that out, I would love for you to test some seeds and give us some feedback and let us know what you think. But dash stands for diversity and selective haste randomizer, because we wanted there to be more options for seed completion, as well as you know, your ability to go faster and check less items, but at the risk of having harder boss fights. So I'm really looking forward to getting that tournament together, and hopefully we'll have a lot of people who are interested in it. So anyway, we're doing normal stuff here, and gonna collect our second missile pack here before grabbing the charge beam. Technically, you could probably skip this missile pack, but it would make later portions of the run a lot less safe and probably a lot harder. So I'll go ahead and get it because it'll make my Phantoon fight a lot better. So we've got the charge beam here. And the next order of business is, in new route, you would head to pick up the alpha power bombs. So that's where we're going. But we're not only going to pick up the alpha power bombs, we're going to grab the beta power bombs as well. Because, well, it's 50 power bombs RTA. We got to have all the power bombs. And we will not be coming back to this location like in Red Tower. We will come back to this room, but we're not going to be coming back to Red Tower. So this is where the run gets pretty tricky for me for a little while. Red Tower is difficult. The moat is very difficult. Phantoon is difficult. And Wreck Ship is pretty difficult. And since I haven't had a chance to practice as much lately, I probably need to, like, focus here. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of farming just to make this a little bit more easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's count them together. That is the first out of 10 power bomb packs. And the reason I want to count them is because I want to make sure that I don't forget any of them. I haven't run this category in a while. So that's 1 out of 10. We got to make sure we do not get hit by these hoppers. Yo, we are ahead of the world record by 0.1 seconds. What's up with 0.1 seconds today? That appears to be the theme of all my runs. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we now have 2 out of 10 powerbomb packs. And I'm going to go ahead and admit to you, this next room here coming up in just a second, the moat, is like the worst room. I know it's not called the worst room in the game, but it is the worst room. I could get stuck in here for a long time. It's really hard to get over. And since I'm a little out of practice, it's probably going to take me several tries. So y'all just bear with me, please. I'm going to have to use a horizontal bomb jump to get over. I cannot believe it. You've got to be kidding me. Apparently, I play a lot better when the pressure's on, and I play a lot worse when nobody cares, so... when I start doing my any percent PBs, you're all invited to come watch me and put pressure on me. Okay, I'm just kidding. So, let's go now and fight Phantoon. I did a little extra farming to give myself a little more leeway against Phantoon with my health. Unless I just totally beef it, I should be okay in terms of not dying, but you never know in this game. Super Metroid is very difficult. I know we got several people out there that run this game that can testify that no matter how good you are at this game, it is easy to make mistakes and die. So I'm going to try for a 2-round. 2-rounding consistently is very, very difficult unless you're one of the very tip-top players, which I am not. I'm capable of a 2-round, but it just depends. But I would be happy with a 3-round. That was a good first round. Alright, he trolled me. I really wish he would have given me a fast right there, but instead he's giving me a slow. And this is actually a lot harder for me personally to deliver. He can troll me a lot easier on this pattern. In fact, he just did. Dude, we still got it. Awesome. I had to adjust there because of the way he flame lamed me. I wasn't able to get 2 missiles in at the beginning of the second round, which meant I had to Doppler an extra missile on that last round, which for me personally is very difficult. But somehow we got lucky and got it. So let's continue. We are on world record pace, ladies and gentlemen. We are 10 seconds ahead of the world record currently. Unbelievable. I should put world record in quotation marks because it's not really like a crazy good world record. But anyway, so we're gonna grab the super pack. It's not completely necessary to get that pack, but it will make things a lot smoother, and I won't have to do nearly as much ammo management, so it's just a really good idea. Get it. My health is currently very good. The goal right now is basically to avoid getting hit before I get to the spike room, or the bowling room. This room right here is very difficult, but I think we're still okay. Cool. No problem. Not the cleanest attic of all time, but I didn't get hit, and that's the only thing I really care about right now. So I will take 1 hit purposefully, or at least I'm hoping it's only 1. Here in just a second, I'm going to take a D-boost in this next room, which will hopefully give me iframes enough to get through the pancake enemies that actually do a ton of damage. Okay, we're good. I didn't do that correctly, but we're still okay. So now I need to focus and make sure I get this jump. Alright. 1 more jump. And we're good. We're in there, ladies and gentlemen. The world record in this category, which is my current PB, which is a 30-minute and 31-second PB. I will openly admit to you that this category has not, it's an extension category. There's only a few people that have run it. In fact, if you just go on right now and finish a run of this, I think you'd be, at worst, 5th place. So it hasn't been optimized by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I think my PB was only me attempting it a few times and just kind of getting a time that I thought was okay. But anyway, I decided to run it for y'all just to sort of showcase that we have a lot of cool extension board categories in Super Metroid. And there's a lot of different ways to play this game. And the cool thing about this particular category to me is, as I mentioned earlier, it allows me to use a lot of strats from my low percent runs that I really love that you don't get to use in a lot of other extension categories. So check out our extension board, and you'll note that there are all kinds of crazy categories. So you can find something that you're interested in. So ladies and gentlemen, now that we are done with getting the gravity suit, we've got 8 more power bomb packs to find. First one is here at the landing site. And since I don't have speed booster, I'm going to have to infinite bomb jump up here. Technically, I could save some time by double bomb jumping, but double bomb jumping for me personally is very, very difficult. And if you mess up just barely one time, you fall all the way back down. So we're going to take it relatively conservative here. Just make sure we get up here. Very good. And then I need to be careful right here. I could technically die in this room. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, so we lost a little time there, but we're still 7 seconds ahead of the world record. Every other split from here on out is going to be a power bomb that we pick up. So that's 3 out of 10 power bombs. So we are at 15 out of 50. And now we're going to actually do something that you very rarely do in any other category, which is we're going to double back to Green Brinstar without any upgrades. Like, we don't have speed booster, we don't have high jump boots. And we're going to go collect all the power bombs that are in this location of the game, which I believe is going to be 3. And these pirates are not going to do nearly as much damage since I have the gravity suit, and I'm actually going to be getting an energy tank refill here shortly, so I'm just going to tank these guys and run right through. And there should be 3 packs in Green Brinstar and Retro Brinstar combined. So we should leave Brinstar. When we get back to Red Tower, we should have 6 packs out of 10. What up, Cross? I can't believe I just got that Moonfall. Nice. Moonfall is relatively new tech. I think it was discovered in the summer of 2017, but in the world of Super Metroid speedrunning, that's still way more new than a lot of the other things. So yeah, I'm gonna collect this energy tank to get a nice refill, and we're also gonna get one more tank before we're done because I'm gonna need a lot of energy in Lower Norfair when I get there at the end. I'm gonna use some D-boost strats here. I killed that guy because he can actually cause you to lag during that door transition. And this is everybody's favorite room from their childhood, where they probably found and accidentally saved the game and then got stuck not knowing how to wall jump. But that's our our fourth power bomb pack. That was actually a Glod for me. Actually, I think every one of these are going to be a Glod unless I lose time because I redid the splits. So fake Glod hype. But that's 4 out of 10. Ooh, that was a very lucky super drop right there. Alright, we're going to grab the Mission Impossible power bombs, although I'm not actually going to do the official Mission Impossible strat. Whoops. I'm going to try to do a D-boost here. Alright, notice I shot there. I'm trying to open up that gate slightly earlier than the powerbomb would. And then that'll let me get under there a few frames faster while the powerbomb kills those blocks. And now we'll head to Retro Brinstar to grab one more powerbomb pack. Ooh, yeah, nice. Got a nice little delayed wall jump there. Nice. Good God. Alright, we're 14 and a half seconds ahead of the current world record, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what is going on today, but awesome. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 6 out of 10. I did not mean to super that guy, but oh well. Ooh, got a nice door transition there. Probably only about 43 frames. The lowest you can get on a door transition, if you do it perfectly, is 42. So, you know, changing door transitions is actually a pretty big part of speedrunning Super Metroid at a high level. It's not the most important thing, but it is an area that, you know, more experienced players put more focus on than newer players. So that was a good door right there. Saved a few frames. So now, we still don't have high jump boots, don't have speed booster. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to pick those up. We're going to head into Meridia. There is one pack in Meridia. Luckily, it is in a location where we will not have to fight any bosses to get there. The problem, though, is I'm going to have to utilize some low percent strats that are not super easy. The first of which is this room. I did get a good jump. Let me see if I can get this really tight shot. And a delayed wall jump. Let's go, baby. Now we got to use a gravity jump. See if I can get this timing correct. We can maintain our upward momentum. Oh, I messed it up, actually. In fact, let me reset this up. We're going to do the gravity jump a slightly different way now. I'm going to do a crouch jump. Hopefully that'll get us there. Alright, we're good. Crouching and jumping actually lets you jump a little bit higher in this game, and that maintains true for gravity jumps. That wall jump you just saw me do is actually a really delayed one. It's one of the hardest wall jumps in low percent, in my opinion. So I got kind of lucky to get it on the first try. Here, we're in Aqueduct, and the cool part is we just get to roll right on through. And we don't have to head up to Botwoon to fight him or anything. We're just going to roll down here and grab this one power bomb pack, and then we have 3 to go after this. This should be our 7th one. And all of the rest of them are going to be in Norfair. One in Upper Norfair at Crocomire, so we'll get to see some Crocomire action. We're still ahead of the world record, but not by as much because I missed that gravity jump earlier. And then the last 2 are in Lower Norfair, which are the most fun and dangerous to get. So let's see if I can get through this section without too much issue. These rooms are actually kind of tricky and not super fun, to be honest with you. I shouldn't have done that just now. I wasted that super missile. Okay, I think I'm alright. We're good. Alright. I think we're still slightly ahead. You know what, I've never done that D-boost before, but I just sort of saw an opportunity there to try it and went for it, and we got it. Roll Tide. So once again, before I get near the end of this run, I do just want to say I'm going to head over to the Ice Beam because my plan, it'd probably be faster to go down and pick up high jump boots instead, but my plan is to show y'all a super swaggy strat in the worst room in the game in Lower Norfair without high jump boots. So for me to complete it, I'm going to need the Ice Beam. But yeah, so in addition to normal speedrunning of Super Metroid, as I mentioned earlier, I've been working on this dash randomizer, and we're putting on a cash tournament that's going to be featured on SpeedGaming. And so there's a lot of changes. You can see all the changes on the web page. We have a pretty basic web page at the moment because we had to put something together really fast. But if you guys are interested in Super Metroid randomizers, you know, please feel free to try it. I think if you check out the information in the videos, you'll see we got some cool ideas that are pretty unique. Nice. That's one of the cooler strats in the run right there. Should get that mock ball. Very nice. Allows us to get under that gate. And yeah. So at this point, we're going to head to Crocomire. I do have to do one more kind of tricky piece of tech here in a minute. Here, since I don't have the high jump boots, I have to do an infinite bomb jump up here. No big deal. Probably lost a few seconds right there. Really glad I did not Kojak right there. I'm going to go top side here if I can pull it off. Excellent. That saves about a second maybe from what I could have done going underneath. And will this guy? No. Alright, so I actually really need a super missile to make Crocomire slightly faster. Hopefully I'll get one right here. Alright, we did get one. Dude, first try, let's go. Easy every time. Never was worried at all. Okay, so we're gonna head over. Oh, I needed a second power bomb actually. Or a second super. Can I get lucky? Oh, baby! Alright, so, I'll put the link for the dash randomizer in chat in just a minute. Unless somebody else is there and already has it. So at this point, we just gotta kill Croc because he has a power bomb pack trapped behind him, back over to the left. I'm also gonna collect his energy tank. So far, he's being very kind. As soon as I complimented him, he gave me a scratch. But, alright, 2 scratches isn't too bad. So I'm going to grab this energy tank, even though it looks like I don't really need energy. It's going to help me when I get to Lower Norfair. Thank you, Captain Duck. Appreciate it. And we are working with Total. Right now, let me just go ahead and briefly say about the dash. We had to put together some stuff pretty quickly. And so right now, we don't have a way to generate seeds online, but that site will allow you to download a program on your computer that will generate seeds on your computer. So once you download that program, you can generate infinite seeds on your computer without getting back online. But we are in discussions with Total, who is the original person who created the randomizer that I base mine off of. He's going to help us put together an online version of it that should come out before the tournament. So just give us a little time. All right, so I got to grab these power bombs using another infinite bomb jump. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 23 seconds ahead of the quote-unquote world record. I don't think I need a super missile, but I'm gonna farm one just in case, because I do not want to get screwed. Okay, that should be enough. And now it all comes down to, can I pull off this worst room in the game strat? It is my favorite strat in Super Metroid. I've practiced it a ton in the past when I ran a lot of low percent, but I haven't run low percent seriously since about February or March of this year. And I got my current PB. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have 8 out of 10 power bombs, and it's time. I really wish I had not taken that extra hit from those spikes. Okay. I really need to focus here. I gotta do another gravity jump, but I'm gonna take a ton of damage doing this one. Okay. We're in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me some blessed RNG, please, because I'm coming up on, again, what I believe is the coolest strat. Personally, I think this is the coolest strat in any Super Metroid category. I love this strat. It's the low ice worst room in the game strat, developed by Static 9, and it's very specific. And if I mess up any part of it, I have to reload the room and potentially even lose the whole run here. So let's get through this and then let's do it. I'm gonna focus for a minute and just try to do my best here. Oh, baby. Got him. Now the problem is I've taken a lot of damage, and I need to be very careful. I took way more damage than I intended to. So this is going to be Monka S to finish this run. I have 2 more power bombs to get. I'm going to get the jail power bombs first. I really should not have taken damage right there. Y'all bless RNG for me because I'm going to go for this. We're still 22.5 seconds ahead of the current world record, but there is a very legitimate chance of me dying on the way to get this last powerbomb pack. So, yeah, here we go. But I'm just going to go for it because screw it. Okay. Oh my God, we're gonna do it, y'all. This is it. World record. Time ends as soon as I get the menu off. Boom. 30:11. We just dropped the world record by 20 seconds. GG. Thank you very much. So I just want to say before I get done here, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And big thank you to Feasel and everybody at SpeedGaming for putting this on. It's been awesome to watch over the last week or so. And I really appreciate everything they do for the speedrunning community. And yeah, hopefully guys check out the Dash Randomizer. And if you're interested in it, participate in the qualifiers. We'll be putting an announcement on the page soon about how to participate. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all later.